Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
It may have been the signature play of the entire season. Usha Mitchell. Ooh la la, beating the buzzer as Mitchell and company, sinking Snyder back on December 28th by a final of 54-51. How's that for drama? Well, that was the last time Northside and Snyder met on the basketball court. It was for the SAC Holiday Tournament Championship. But tonight, much more on the line. It's a special edition of the Highlight Zone as boys sectionals tip off. We start in Kendallville, and we start with a rematch. Joe Whalen has more. Joe?
Glenn, the lack of seeding in the Indiana State Tournament is both a gift and a curse. Northside is ranked 4th in the state. Snyder had been in the top 20 until a week ago, yet one of those teams was going home early. Bad for that team. Great for the rest of us. A gem of a game to kick off sectionals. John Tudor and the Panthers just 11 days removed from upsetting Homestead, but it's North that starts fast. Closing seconds of the first, Trey Cruz beats the buzzer. Redskins were up 10-9 after one and more running in the second. If you didn't believe that Sean McGee was a viable scoring option, time to get on board. Hits for 2 of his 12. North led at 23-16 at the half, but Snyder with a little giddy-up left in the tank. Delvin Williams connects in the third, cuts it to 31-24. Then on the break, it's Malik Williams. Get used to it, friends. He's only a freshman. Down to a 4-point game at that point, but the fourth belongs to North. Moore McGee, he was great down the stretch for the Redskins. Follow that up with My Love Sutton. Spinning and winning in the lane. Northside is on to the semifinals. They win at 58-46.
We all played as a team together. We all wanted to crash the boards, and we wanted to. They wanted to come in and slow it down, and we just made sure we had to get after it, play D, lock up, and play as a team.
Their objective was not to try to put points on the board, but to manage the clock. So, we cranked the tempo up a little bit. Our guys got out in the passing lanes. We created some scoring opportunities, and then once you get a 2 or 3 possession lead against a team that's attempting to do something like that, then it makes it harder for them to crawl back.
Northside will play East Noble Friday night at 6 o'clock in the semifinals. Game 2 of the night, DeKalb battling Northrop, and points were hard to come by for both teams in the first. But Will Chrisman connects for the Barons, knocks that one down. DeKalb an early 2-point lead, but at the other end, good ball movement from the Bruins leads to an easy deuce from Anton Berry. It was 12 all heading to the second, and that's when Northrop ratchets up the D. Juwan Starks the steal, gives it off to Trayvon Wilson. Good move, giving it back. Two-handed flush as Northrop wins at 41-24. They play Carroll on Friday. Glenn.
All right, thank you, Joe. In Huntington, the host Vikings, taking on Homestead. Michigan State assistant Dane Fife making an appearance. I appreciate it, Dane. He was no doubt watching this guy, though. Caleb Swanigan. Sparty's up by 4 in the second quarter. Matt Hogan, really nice move there. Led the Vikes with 15 points, but Joe Alt, Control Alt Delete. Spartans up by 4 at the half as he gets the 3-point play. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. How about Kyle Platt, the coach's kid? Knocking it down, but simply too much biggie. Swanigan had 20 points, 20 boards. Homestead gets redemption from a season-opening loss to the Vikings, 59-47.
Well, really, it was just guys getting the experience being young. We didn't have much varsity experience. And over the season, we just got better, and then coming back, we just didn't let them shoot threes.
Very proud of our kids. We came into a very tough place to play and came out with a victory tonight.
Homestead now plays Wayne in the semifinals at 7:30 on Friday. That should be a good one. Hey, 3A hoops at New Haven. Concordia, last year's state runner-up. The Cadets facing Garrett. Second quarter, DJ McCall. They're going to love him at IUP. Why? Cadets by 20. McCall had 25. More Concordia, more big guys. Paxton Bergdahl down low as Concordia in control here in the second quarter. Garrett fighting back. They'll watch the Railroaders get the steal as Matt Singleton comes up with it. He had 11 points. Justin McCoy had 21, but simply too much Concordia tonight. Kevon Edwards would get the putback as Concordia hangs on to win 57-54. Cadets get New Haven Friday at 6. Down in Osseo, and the host Norwell Knights kicking off things against the ACAC's runner-up in Heritage. Second quarter, Drew Shively, 3 of his 17 as the Knights up by 19. In the third quarter, how about more Norwell? David Vogel cans the 3. Vogel with a nice evening, 23 points for him, but the Patriots trying to scrap their way back in at Aaron Horn. 2 of his team-high 14 coming there, but it's Vogel and the Knights looking good in Osseo. Norwell, a winner, 79-43. Knights get Eastbrook Friday. That's at 6 o'clock. In the late game at Norwell, conference rivals Belmont and Columbia City squaring off first quarter. It's all about the 3-ball. Columbia City's Justin Batchelder, he led the Eagles with 21, but Belmont right back and doing it from behind the stripe. Jacob Paul for 3. And why not give it to him again, this time on the other side of the court. Braves out to a 4-point lead early, but the Eagles, they would fight back. Mason Coverstone knocks one down as Columbia City wins 52-27. The Eagles do get Mississinawa on Friday in the late game. And for more coverage, including all scores from local sectional games tonight, click on the sports page of our website, wayne.com.